Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 12 of the Gambit Spotting Podcast. I'm Meg, aka Punker Ducky, your host.
Hi, I'm Vonnie, aka Marvel Millennial.
Riley, aka Cajun Hawk, and on Instagram I'm Cajun Cajole Art.
And I'm Liv, and I am on Instagram as Call in the Spirits.
So today we're going to keep working our way through the Gambit Guide. We got some 90s issues of Uncanny X-Men. Before we get much further into it, we do have some updates / corrections or random tangents that we got into from the last episode. First of which is the song that Vonnie was trying desperately to remember on the last episode was actually called Can I Kick It by A Tribe Called Quest, which is somehow both close and not even close to what she was saying. So Vonnie, by the way, they're also performing in April in London if you want to go get a refresher on...
Yeah, thanks for that, yeah.
Be there for you're welcome. And then, Liv, what was it that you couldn't remember last time?
So the Star Wars movie that my brain completely drew a blank on is The Last Jedi. I completely blocked it from my memory. I don't know.
It was trash.
You know what?
It was trash.
You get a pass on that one because the OG is the best, so...
Anyway,
moving on. Another important announcement, we have officially started a Substack. So it's going to be gambitspotting.substack.com. There is some free tier content, which is all the stuff that we've basically been posting on Instagram and on our Gambit Spotting blog. So you get your actor and comic spotting announcements, spoiler panels. Podcast episodes are actually going to be linked directly into there, so you can watch them directly from Substack. You don't have to go to Spotify or YouTube or whatever you would like. You can just watch them directly there on your devices. There is going to be a paid subscription tier that will get you access to something we've called the Spotters Guild. You get early access to the podcast, so instead of waiting until Wednesday, you get it on Monday. And you get subscriber-only bonus content. We got some good bonus content coming in this week from Liv soundproofing her office for this episode today, so you're missing out if you're not subscribing, because you get to see that video in all its glory. And it's
quality
great.
content.
That is only $5 a month or $50 for the whole year, and it helps us fund our operating expenses. It allows us to keep paying for the recording software we use, and if you want more of us, that's the best way to do it, so please help out. There's also a founder tier. It's going to be $100 a year. You get all of the paid subscriber perks, and you get a free t-shirt and a sticker pack. And when we have celebrity guests, you get early notification on those, and you also get the ability to submit questions directly to the celebrity guest. So it's an important perk to have. You'd be the only people that get that other than the four of us. So that's, again, $100 a year, and we will thank you very much. Speaking of which, we did get our first paid subscriber this week, so thank you very much to Kathleen K for supporting Gambit Spotting. And welcome to the Spotters Guild. Hopefully more people join you, so it's not just you being lonely in there. But you know what? We'll still cater to you. Thank you for the support.
Yes. Enjoy your bonus content. You're welcome.
Yes. No one was injured, I think, in the making of the bonus content this week.
Not in making of that. Everything else involved in this move, yes.
Okay, so this week's episode is going to focus on the following issues. We got Uncanny X-Men 273, 274, 275, 276, and 277, all in a row for your reading pleasure. This is great for those of us that are using Marvel Unlimited because you can just kind of go from one to the next without having to jump from one title to the other title to kind of keep up with the story. I like it when this works out. Very few times are we getting a run like this where it's all kind of comics all in a row. So contained to one, not jumping around. So this has been very fun for us this week. Moving into our first issue, we're going to be covering Uncanny X-Men number 273. This is part of the ongoing series of Uncanny X-Men that started in 1981. The issue title for this is Too Many Mutants. Publication date was February 1991. The actual release date, we're doing this for Liv because she nuts up every time, is December of 1990. So if you were collecting these in the wild back in the day, it came out in December of 1990. It's not part of any event, it's just kind of the overarching story of Uncanny. The writer for this one is Chris Claremont. Woo! The penciler is Jim Lee. They had a bunch of pencilers on this one. There must have been maybe some issues going around with having availability on it. Whilice, Portacio, Klaus, Janson, John Byrne, Rick Leonardi, Marc, Silvestri, Michael Golden, and Larry Stroman. So there's a bunch of pencilers.
That's
one
a
inker.
lot.
That's a lot. Just the one inker. It's going to be Scott Williams. The colorist was Joe Rosas. The Gambit appearance one on this is significant, and this is one of the first times that he's kind of in the full team uniform. So this is one of the few times actually we get to see him in a team uniform where it's like an actual team uniform and not just his own Like, this kind of looks like it, I guess I'll go for it. So let's dive into this one, guys. I know we got a lot of notes for it. I just have to say right off the bat, Too Many Mutants is what I thought about Krakoa. That was basically, that was my thought on that. Like, I don't know who anybody is anymore. There's a lot going on with this issue, but that's the first thing that came to my mind.
Yeah. And we're moving from the very specific extinction agenda, in which it was Genosha, in case you had forgotten, it was on Genosha.
Vonnie, you okay? You okay? You okay?
Flashbacks, trauma.
Sorry.
Every time we mention Genosha, you guys can't see it, but Vonnie twitches. I think it dies a little bit on the inside. She has this PTSD stress response from even mentioning the word. So we'll have to periodically check on her over there in the UK. You good? You good, girl?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm good. We can go.
Okay.
All right. So we moved on from threats from that very one specific place that I shall not mention to various threats from around the globe, which is nice and specific.
I do have to say, I like that they had the breakdown with maps because it helps for the new people, and I also like diagrams, so I'm like, oh, this is very helpful. We have photo evidence.
And then we're straight into Summer's family argument.
You know, fighting is their love language, and I like how Cable is just, like, listing out, like, all the dead mutants, like, this guy is dead, and Warlock is dead, Cypher is dead. Like, are they not coming back? You're saying, like, they're never coming back. We all know that they do. It's like, I guess he's just new here.
Yeah, they come back all the time. Like, he's got some good points in his rant, but he's kind of a dick. Like, the way that he's presenting it is just, like, I wouldn't get behind him. It's like, I agree with what you're saying, but how you're saying it is just making me want to punch you in the face and not, like, get on board with it, you know?
0 points for presentation.
Yeah. And then he, like, makes a play for Storm's position as leader. Like, okay, you gotta set things up. You gotta read the room. Like, that was not gonna go well.
You know, I think at this point, if I were Storm, I'd be like, you know what? You think you can do better? Fine, bitch, do it. Like, I'm out. Like,
by all means.
if you want to lead this, like, by all means, give it a go, and then just watch him fail miserably from the sidelines. But that's just me being petty, I think. I think that's what I would like to do, is just, fine, do it better. Show me. And then just be like, yeah, see? That's what I thought.
As you drink your tea.
I drink my tea.
Right,
And it
yeah.
literally, it is tea, too. It's the best part of that, drinking my tea.
So great.
Beautiful, beautiful.
But then we pan out to Boom Boom fighting Iceman for the bathroom. Which is the most ridiculous scene. I think it's an entire thing.
Like, I know that they're underground because, once again, the mansion's been destroyed. Like, must be Tuesday. But even underground, like, how do they only have one bathroom?
Right.
And it's like not even a little bathroom. It's like a big bathroom. Why can't they just like partition it?
Right, look at all the
smaller? Like, I
stalls
feel like
and stuff.
Yeah, it's
Look at
got
that.
individual stalls.
Yeah, there's room for improvement to that one to make it so it can fit more people at the same time. It shouldn't be like a one-holer and that's it. I also do appreciate that Iceman freezes the bathroom. That's just a dick move, dude. Like, Boom Boom has to sit, you don't. So why are you being an asshole? Like, I just feel like it's very gender-specific assholery. Way to be a jerk, Iceman.
Yeah, they're doing like a prank war.
Is that? Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Get more into that later here. You know, kids will be kids, even though these guys are mostly, I think, late teens. Iceman's a grown-ass adult at this point.
I was gonna say, how old is Bobby in here? Like, Boom Boom,
So
I
Bobby's
can
just
maybe,
torturing
like,
the
forget.
children, basically.
Yeah.
Well, comic book time. Is he really an adult?
True.
Like,
Well, he's more adult than Boom Boom. But he acts more childlike, so who knows. I also had to point out in this issue, Storm has a very phenomenal haircut. I would like to show those of you that haven't seen it. My mom had this same haircut in the 90s. So every time I see this, like, all I'm getting is this flashback to my mom's, like, it's like the pre-Karen. It's like before the full Karen hairstyle.
Pre-Karen.
It's a very specific look from the 90s that I did not expect to get a flashback of, and then I was like, ah! Jump scare.
surprise.
When they're going over all of the kind of, hey, here's where everybody is, I love that specifically they mentioned the farthest reaches of the Earth, and they're mentioning Australia. That is what they mean by the farthest reaches of the Earth. So.
I like how they make it sound like Australia is worse than, like, the Savage Land, which was in Antarctica.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that would be the farthest reaches of the Earth versus Australia, but then again, maybe it is a smart move because 95% of the animals in Australia can kill you, so maybe that's, I don't know. They're like, look at this horrible place. Like, Savage Land, you just have dinosaurs that are trying to eat you, which they're large and easier to avoid, theoretically, but, like,
Just
Australia,
dinosaurs.
you get, like,
Are they?
spiders, snakes,
Ugh.
rabid kangaroos. There's all kinds of shit.
Would you rabid kangaroos?
Well, the other ones are nicer.
Are they?
Not really, no.
Wallabies?
Yeah.
I
think
did
that
see
they
a video
are.
of some guy that like landed, like he was like parachuting and like landed in an airport, and some kangaroo just ran up and punched him in the face for no reason, and then ran away. And
They're violent.
that's just very telling of just how Australia operates, I think.
And you also have the dingoes. The dingo ate my baby. Anybody remember that? Remember that?
Yeah. Showing my age, but I do remember that.
Dingo ate my baby.
Why is it in almost a Cockney accent?
I was gonna say, is
Yeah.
that what was really an accent?
Listen,
We're a bit further afield from...
we are. Yes, we are. Listen, accents are not my strong suit, okay? I'm sorry, okay?
It's better than my French, okay? I'll give you that.
It is. It is.
Listen, if I watch a few episodes of Bluey, I can do it, but not right now. Okay.
Lord. Okay, moving on.
Moving on from Australia. So we got a lot of like, there's dissent among the ranks. So Cyclops and Jean and Storm, there's like a big lawn back and forth about leadership and like who's supposed to be leading, what style they're supposed to be using, various threats going on, and like how to run the school and the X-Men. We're setting the stage for a lot of like shifts in the dynamics, I think, on this one. Yeah. And then let's see. I think the next thing we have is Banshee's talking to like is it a hologram video call thing?
I
Yes,
thought it was a
I think.
hologram. It's
Hologram?
not the real deal.
Yeah, so there's a hologram and he's talking to Moira McTaggart, and apparently she's hot now. And that's suspicious for reasons which seems rude to me. And then Beast comes in and he's a cock block, so...
I think that's because
Beast.
he's interested as well by the sounds of his what he's thinking.
Well,
He's like, don't mind
look
me,
at her,
I'm just over here looking.
She got like a hell of a glow up from like how we're used to Moira. Like, to be honest, like everybody should be like, hey, who are you? Like, there's quite a difference between like the Moira that shows up in this hologram versus the normal everyday Moira.
It's almost like the Princess Diaries transformation. Yeah, that's what it is.
Was it the miracles happen? Sorry, alright, now I'm gonna have that stuck in my head. Thank you for that.
Oh,
God damn it! Oh.
You know what it reminds me of? Almost like, Sandy's glow up in Greece.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
With
that's a
like
really
the
good example,
black,
too.
with like, because she comes out in that full black, it almost is that esque sort of thing. That reminds me of Moira. But yes. But also I do like how we're finally, well, at the moment, we are writing full dialogue for our Celtic characters so that we can actually read what's going on without trying to get the index out and decode what they're saying. So yeah.
Hey, Banshee did throw a boyo in there for you though, so you would know, he's Irish.
Yeah.
A boil.
You gotta make
Well,
sure.
apparently Cajuns say that too. So
Yes.
Wait, what?
I've seen
What?
that they're either.
Apparently, according to Marvel, they
Gambit
do.
said boyo.
yeah. So yeah.
I feel like we just read that, or maybe it was in
It was fairly recent.
something that
Yeah,
we have done
there
for
you
the
go.
podcast recently. He threw a boyo in there, which was, I guess, better
Boyo
than
count.
Shakespeare, but at the same time, no.
Does anyone know what a Cajun accent sounds like? I don't know. Throw in a boyo. They probably say that.
Oh no.
Riley, have you
That's
ever heard
great.
anyone ever?
I
in
have
Louisiana use the
never-
word boyo?
I've never heard anybody say that. I've never said that.
Maybe you should start sprinkling it in a conversation now. Just make it happen.
No,
No.
Make
No.
fetch happen.
I never
Nope.
think of that.
No.
Stop trying to make fetch happen.
Never gonna happen. So I guess that Forge and Beast are working on restoring Wolfsbane from the mutate stage, and we get another mention of our favorite dude, the ginger beer.
We're never going to get rid of Phil. We're never going to escape him. He's done permanent damage to the record here. I'm just going to keep referencing him. The next scene we have is Cannibal and Archangel fighting in the danger room, and I'd like to point out at one point Cannibal thinks in a thought bubble, he's covered my eyes, I can't see where I'm going. And his eyes are at that point not covered in the panel. So he's like, he's covering my eyes! And the hands are like up here, and like you can see his eyes clear as day. Like they're not covering them at all. So I'm just like, that's one of those like the dialogue and the art are not, they're not connecting on the same
Yeah.
spot that they're supposed to. 'Cause
He's
I was
literally
like, what do you
holding
mean
him like
he's covering
this?
your eyes? Yeah.
He's covering my eyes. Yeah. No, sir, you're just closing them.
Yeah. Like, just open your eyes. Stop being a pussy, Cannibal. Jesus.
For real.
Outside of the danger room, Storm's outside just trying to have a nice angsty moment of reflection, and we get like this off-panel speech of like, "Hey, Stormy!"
I like how she's like, "This is gonna be the final time you're calling me that." No, that's gonna go on forever.
It's like, no,
that's just your name
with
now.
it. Yeah. So like Gambit pops up. He's already packed both of their bags, and he's trying to talk Storm into leaving because like everything seems to be descent among the ranks and kind of general garbage. And yeah, they're like, "Oh hey, Cable wants to be a leader anyway, so might as well bounce." And I think this is one of their first like actual in-depth moments of conversation, because now like this is the first time that we've really seen them properly interact since she's back in adult form, I think.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
We didn't get much time for that after the whole Genosha cluster on the last.
Mm-hmm.
There was no moment for conversation. Not even like, "Oh, hey, you're grown up again." Like that just wasn't over.
Yeah. You're like, "Hey, how does this change the dynamic? Like, you're hot now. I have thoughts. I don't know. I'm confused."
Till that haircut.
Glossing over
Sorry,
it.
I'm
No.
just gonna shit on the haircut. She looks like my mom. My mom is a tiny Italian white lady, but still, like, the hair is the same, but I can't unsee it.
So we can't talk her out of bad haircut choices, but
No.
I really like this conversation between them though, because like he challenges her throughout it until she kind of like she ends up tossing the bag back to him, and she's like, "I'm gonna stay because my family needs me and I need them." And he's like, "Well, do us both a favor and start acting it." And it's like, oh, there was some reverse psychology there.
I think that he's like totally setting her up to make her realize something. Like, so he's just plotting. There's probably nothing in the bag. How about you want to bet? It's just like, "Oh yeah, I packed a bag for you." Like, and it was more of like a, "Hey, like, make a choice. Like, are you gonna man up or are you gonna go with me and abandon all these people? But you need to make your choice now. Like, shit or get off the pot, basically." So good on you, Gambit.
I'm not a fan of Gambit's eyes in these panels. Well, the close-up ones anyway, because it's like they've given him pinpoint pink sort of pupils rather than like irises, so it does make him look quite menacing.
Yeah, that is really creepy, actually. I hadn't noticed it when I did the first read-through, and then when I was like going over episode notes, I was like, "What?" And then I went back and looked, and I was like, "Oh yeah, that's not a good look," because it's just like all black and like this tiny.
At least they're
Yeah.
not white, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, we're getting
it's a
better,
move forward.
But, like, at this
We're getting
point,
so
like
close.
they really
So
need to
close.
figure out. Like, I know he's still a new character, but at this point, like, it's been a couple of months. Like, there should be some consistency now. Like, figure your shit out, people. But then again, like, we're how many decades into comics now, and they still fuck it up periodically. So I guess I don't know what I'm expecting.
Oh, yeah. All the time.
It's not as bad now, but yeah.
Yeah. I also appreciate every time they call Boom Boom Boomer, my brain reads it like the okay Boomer. Like, so I'm like reading like okay Boomer. Like, that's how my brain reads it now. So I know that was not the intent, and that phrase did not have the same meaning back in the 90s that it does today. However, now that earworm is in there, it's just, it lives.
It's there.
This is what ADHD thoughts are like, guys, by the way. Like, you're just gonna get little bits of these as we're going, because that's how my brain thinks. So, you're welcome for that. If you were curious what's happening in Megan's brain, it's okay Boomer. And various other little vocal stems like, "Oh no." Anyway, moving on.
I'm sorry. So we're back to the children having prank wars. So Boom Boom's like getting back at Bobby for freezing the bathroom, and I guess Psylocke's just back now. She just turns up, and it's like, "Oh, okay, we're back." And
she lives here, remember?
well, yeah, but I mean, I guess she was like, off somewhere else, and now it's like, "Oh, hey, you're back. All right, cool." And then she and Jean are having a conversation, and like Jean just walks into the showers in front of her and just starts taking a shower while they're having a conversation, and that feels like a conversation that could have happened not in the shower.
I do appreciate in this panel, if you guys haven't looked, so you have Jean taking a shower. Okay, over here, Jean taking a shower.
Yeah,
she's talking to Psylocke,
Yeah.
and then Psylocke is imagining her whole, like, it's like her brother and her and everything going on. So it just kind of looks like, if you first glance at it, there's a bunch of dudes just watching Jean shower. Like,
Yeah.
you realize
Yeah.
that that's a thought bubble?
Awkward.
Like, I had kind of skipped ahead and then was like, wait, what? And then had to go back and be like, oh, that's a thought being interjected into that space, and those people are not just sitting there like watching Jean shower, because there's literally some chick like this just watching. And I was like, what the hell? But apparently that was just me not making sense of the panel at first. But the drawing there doesn't make it super clear other than being pink, whereas the other characters are in full color. So they're just like, what is happening? Why is Jean stripping? Why is she taking a shower in front of people? And why are there people watching it? This is a sport now, apparently.
Ugh.
Wow. Okay. All right.
Competitive showering.
It's just like
Shower
10.
spectating. Yeah.
We need
Exactly.
little scoring people. 9.5,
Yeah.
9.5, 10.
Well, there is only one bathroom as well, though, so
That's true.
everyone's got to use it at the same time.
It seems like a weirdly huge bathroom, though. Like, it's got
Yeah.
multiple stalls, it's got multiple shower heads. Like, I feel like this is a made-up problem with the one bathroom thing.
The other thing that I like, and we're noticing it more like going back onto these comics as adults, some of like the misogyny that's like sprinkled in here. We'll get into that more as we get into the Savage Land issues. Trust me, we're gonna have a rant about that. But I do appreciate that women can't have like a plot and a dialogue where they're talking to each other. Like Psylocke and Jean Grey cannot just talk to each other without, let's make it sexy. Like, let's have one naked, let's have one stripping. Like, why can't, like, Storm and Gambit just had a conversation without being in the shower? Like, why can't Jean and Psylocke have a conversation
exactly.
without making it sexy? Like, I just... Alright, off soapbox.
Early
That
90s.
out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Anyway, moving on.
I appreciate that this issue gave us the first like proper Danger Room sequence with Gambit and Wolverine, and also that Logan speaks French, which I mean I feel like I should have expected, but it's like a fun little note.
Yeah.
So they're in the Danger Room. Jubilee's observing, comments that they're like a couple of bull elks butting heads, and she wonders if Logan is angry because he thinks that Gambit's trying to make time with Storm.
That is, you know, I wish making time was still something that we used.
Like, it can be
slang. Like, we need to bring that back. That was a great one.
Bring that back.
Yeah, bring that back. So like, don't try to bring Boyo back. Bring back making time.
Yeah, making time. Well, when I was reading the sequence and like the couple bull elks, all I could remember was like the X-Men '97 when like Magneto and Gambit are on the plane and Rogue's like, "Can it, you roosters?" Like, it's the same kind of like, I was getting the same vibes.
Yeah, same vibes.
Same vibes.
I do appreciate what is the position that Gambit's in at that point, because that is a dislocated leg if ever I saw one. Or
like
some
this,
sort
so
of yoga pose.
I'll put it up here for the video. So
That leg that is above Wolverine's
yeah, he's got
arm.
his head here, and then his leg is actually like it's a yoga
He's just
pose.
got hypermobility.
If I were to give it a name, I would call it like the spicy Cajun meatball, because Wolverine's about to get that spicy Cajun meatball like right on the back.
Can I just say, like, I never realized that was his leg.
I didn't.
It
either
is right,
until
though, isn't
Vonnie
it?
said something about it, and then I was like, "Wait
Like,
a second."
I
And I
know
was like, "Well,
he's,
maybe
like,
it's something else." I'm like, "No,
flexible,
it's
but-
very clearly like his pant leg and his boot, and it's
Yeah,
his leg
oh,
But it
is
is, isn't it?
around.
It's like dislocated up, because you can see
He's
his
doing
even
like a
leg coming
Spider-Man.
round. Yeah. Spider-Man
His
eat your
waist
heart
is
out.
down here, so like his waist is here, but his like leg is.
Up at Wolverine's head.
Like, I don't know
think
which way I
he's,
need
like,
to look
folded
at
up
this.
like a little pretzel. Like I don't think it's behind the back. I think it's actually forward. Like if you look at the bend of the knee.
But then his arm is like this. So he's like,
Maybe he's just real flexible.
So,
you know what? Now I know why Rogue
Sorry.
married him. I'm just putting.
so
That
this right here,
Where's the pineapple? There it is. All right, I knew that was
is,
him.
are those his abs? What is that?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
so his abs are like...
That's what I'm saying. Like so I think this is
Like
devolving.
the abs and the leg. And...
And another point, this is not Jim Lee, by the way.
No, that's clearly
No.
not.
You can
Yeah.
clearly not see that.
That's one of their 15 pencilers they had working.
Like how
I'm
is
not
the
going
knee
to attempt
like
it,
there?
but I feel like I could.
But the knee
They're
is
like,
like...
so.
filling
You've
that
heard
with
yourself
something.
there.
We need something up there. Just put a leg.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll be our
Okay.
bonus content for the next
our next
episode.
bonus is just going to be me putting myself in
gonna
weird
live-
positions. That's not the bonus content that I want, Meg.
Listen.
We
some
need to
people are into
charge
that.
more for that.
Just saying. Listen.
That's for Gumbo and his OnlyFans? Is that?
Oh
Yes.
my.
Oh, anyway.
But we do get our classic little Gambit pose down there.
I know, look at his cartwheel.
Yay!
Look at him.
Excellent form. Lovely taint shot. I should have put that up there.
I was waiting for it.
But there's one an issue. Like, you just know that it's coming.
Yeah. They're there. Sometimes in the background.
Beautiful. Yeah. Logan observes that Gambit is fast. He moves a lot like Longshot. Wasn't there a whole thing about how Gambit was supposed to be like almost a variant of Longshot?
Yes.
Okay.
Ew.
I don't have enough tea for that.
Okay, alright, okay. So we make that observation of like, he's fast! And then he's immediately distracted by a Lady Deathstrike simulation.
I like how Jubilee's like, who ordered the Lady Deathstrike simulation? And then if you like, it pans over to Gambit and he's got this little glint in his eye. Like,
But you know what?
Did he
That
hack
panel
the
is kind of
computer?
cool.
that is, yeah. But I was
But
like,
yeah, did
Gambit's
he?
got like some hacking skills. Is he like, son of a bitch? That's some like diabolical level shit. Because not only did he have to like circumvent the programming to add that in there, but he had to know, despite being very new to the whole X-Men thing, that Lady Deathstrike was going to be something that was going to distract Logan. So like, he's been poking around. Like, he's got intel, even though historically on panel, like, these two have not talked to each other very much. So like,
Yeah.
it's not like Wolverine would divulge his deepest, darkest secrets and fears to Gambit, who's like this brand new guy on the team. So it's just entertaining to me. It's like, Gambit's done some research for psychological torture of the Wolverine, basically.
That tracks.
It does. Should I say in this panel too, like, his hair is very much giving Evo bit.
I like that he takes advantage of the distraction, and like completely lays out Wolverine, and we get the iconic bang, you did.
You got
Which
a
pops up a
really
few
good
times.
view of the Evo bit hair here in that one. See, it kind of looks like is it tucked? Is it long? Like, you can't tell. And we know that
It's
it's
swooped
long.
over. It looks like it's swooped over.
Yeah, that looks like it's swooped over.
Like I do my hair most days.
Hair's very swoopy. It's very swoopy
Very
in this one, actually. Yeah.
It's just doing whatever it wants. There's two
Jubilee's
characters, actually.
all-
There's Gambit and then Gambit's hair. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Mind of its own.
also, why is Jubilee crying? Is she crying
I
because, like,
know.
Wolverine lost? Like, get your shit together, Jubilee. Like, it's not even a real battle.
Yeah.
But she's
Well,
she's
she's
sobbing in
like-
the danger room.
Get a grip.
She's having a whole moment because, like, Wolverine's not, like, he's not doing well. He's not been himself lately. And, like, he's the one that brought her on board. So, like, that's kind of her mentor character, essentially. I think she definitely has a bit of a crush on him as well. So I
Your
think that
mentors
just
suck.
seeing... Damn, really? I think seeing him, like, not doing well, like, she's just getting disproportionately upset about it.
See, at this point in comic continuity, like, who doesn't Jubilee have a crush on? Because she had a crush on Longshot.
She's
Like,
a
she had a crush
teenage
on
girl!
Gambit. She has a crush on Wolverine. I mean, is there... I had standards even as a teenage girl. Like,
Damn.
I'll be them low, they were still standards.
Well,
Like,
she
come on.
does
I was gonna
because she
say.
doesn't like Scott, so she does have standards.
I
That's
mean,
valid.
So she's got some taste.
that's a plus, yeah. She knows what she wants, and it ain't that. It ain't vanilla.
Oh,
It's not
With
Scott,
socks.
Scott socks on Summers, yep.
Oh, no.
So away from the danger room, Jean decides to use Cerebro to reach out to the scattered X-Men across the globe. And I do gotta say, like, I really like how the sequence is drawn here. Like, with the kind of overlays of her psyche. Like, it's really well drawn. Do we know who drew this one? Is this one Jim Lee?
It looks like it, but at this point so many people were penciling on this one, I could not tell you for certain.
I think so.
Yeah, the art style with how he draws Jean is pretty consistent.
I had to
but-
pan forward to see Psylocke, and I think it is Jim Lee.
Well, spoiler alert.
But I could be wrong. What do I know?
You know what? The point is, when there's so many people like working on that book, is to make it look vaguely similar. That way, you can't really tell
Yeah.
that they're jumping between artists. So,
Good job.
we'll give Jim Lee the credit, but who knows? It actually could have been a multitude of people, or maybe there was, because these are such like there's so much like going on in these panels that maybe that's where the extra pencilers win. Is there's actually like multiple people working on like the different layers and stuff like that.
Oh,
That would make
yeah.
sense too.
Yeah.
It's very complicated, and maybe Jim Lee didn't have enough time to kind of really flesh out some of these, so maybe he just did like the characters and other people kind of did backgrounds. Like, who knows?
No, it's pretty.
That would make sense. It's very busy. It's a very busy panel. There's a lot happening in there. It is gorgeous though.
Yeah.
You are correct in that.
Yeah. And then immediately it turns out to be a bad idea because the Shadow King attacks her and Psylocke has to jump in and save her.
Well, it's a good thing that Psylocke just randomly came back, isn't it?
Yeah. Great timing.
For the plot.
For the plot. Yeah, and then we have round, 3 of what are we doing? Who's leading us? How are we going to continue on from here? And they're having this conversation outside the mansion, and the rest of the team pops up in matching uniforms. I just want to know what the conversation was. Like, hey, the mom and dad are fighting. Like, we need to show some solidarity. Everybody suit up and go outside. So we have Gambit in the team uniform, the blue and gold, but he keeps the head sock, and it's an interesting look.
It's called fashion, sweetie. Look it up.
It needs something beyond what he's got. It just needs a little something more.
Needs some flair. Add some flair.
It needs some flair. And then any further decision making amongst that group is interrupted by Lila Cheney showing up dramatically, and she's like, Xavier's in trouble. Must be Tuesday. And they all need to go. And apparently they all need to go take care of that. Immediately.
Of course they all need to go take care of that. Immediately.
Yeah.
No downtime for the X-Men.
Nope. Important decisions tabled. We gotta go save Xavier. And then the little kind of ending tag for this one is, next up, Magneto and Rogue stage a Savage Land showdown.
Bonnie, do you want to just walk away while we're talking about the Savage Land, or are you okay?
Yeah, full pineapple issue.
Do you need to take a minute?
It's alright, I'm doing USA.
USA. So that brings us to Uncanny X-Men number 274. This is again part of the ongoing series of Uncanny X-Men. The issue title for this one is Crossroads. The publication date for it is March of 91. It actually came out in January. You're welcome, Liv. The writer is Chris Claremont and Jim Lee. He had some writing credit for this one. The penciler is Jim Lee, so we're back to just him. The inker, Scott Williams, colorist Joe Rosas. An appearance in this. He's got dialogue, but it's a made-up word, pretty much. We'll get into that. So, moving into that.
Well then.
So, as we've discussed,
Vonnie, are you okay?
She's just like, no. She's just going to be pineappling everything that we say that mentions...
Yeah, this is just me holding up the pineapple for the full discussion.
With a face full of murder.
It was... I wish you guys could see Vonnie's face, because the second we went to, like, Magneto and Savage Land, she's just like...
Red mist.
Yeah. She went full flashback over there, like, but angry.
There's not a lot of Gambit content in this one. I think he kind of pops up at the end. Like, we're setting the stage for things, but for Gambit specific, it's not until later.
We're going to start with the cover, because I know that's everyone's favorite here.
Oh.
The look that Rogue cannot escape. This is where it starts, guys.
The only good thing about this is Jim Lee.
It is Jim Lee.
That's true.
It is gorgeous artwork. I will give it that. I just wish, despite Rogue having the wrong color eyes on the cover here, that they would let her go beyond this one costume. Like, she has so many other looks and so much, like, iconic things that they have done with her, and it just feels very, very aggressive that we just keep going back to this look over and over and over again, when it was literally just this kind of issue and, like, what, one or two on the other side of it? Yeah, it's just kind of lame.
Yeah.
Anyway, Liv, would you like to lead us into the plot for this particular issue?
Yes. So, there are apparently sketchy towers of unknown purpose that are popping up in Antarctica. And there's also some unexplained earthquakes that are happening at the same time. Maybe there's a connection.
It's a clue.
It's a clue. So, they're like, let's send Nick Fury and S.H.I.E.L.D. to investigate that.
But they must suspect it's mutants, though, because Trish Chilby is reporting on it, and we all know Trish Chilby only gets called when it's the mutants.
Yes.
Does she get other leads? I feel like
Right.
is she just the mutant desk and nothing else? She needs to, like, expand that portfolio a little bit. Like, come on, Trish. Like, maybe cover some puppies or something. Like,
Well, they're
find
probably
something
like,
else.
something weird's going on. It's gotta be mutants. You go, Trish, go.
Just like,
You
we'll
know,
figure it
'cause
out.
that's
God, she
yeah.
never gets a day off.
No,
No. It's always
not in the 90s.
Yeah. So we pan back over to the Savage Land. Rogue's uniform is strategically ripped, as we know the look is. Magneto's monologuing, happens a lot in this issue.
Yeah, I mean, the costumes just make no sense. I mean, right there, it's like two of them are half-dressed and then Magneto's in full get-up with cape and metal armour sort of thing. And it's like, if the climate was that hot and thingy, why is he completely different? It just seems,
Well,
very
it's probably because he's
Doesn't
an
have his
old
uniform
man. And
Because
he's
if
very
he didn't
cold.
have his uniform on, we wouldn't be able to tell who he is. He would just be some other random senior citizen that's just like wandering in and out of the background. Like, wouldn't make any sense.
So turns out that the S.H.I.E.L.D. investigative party that they sent, they didn't make it. Helicopter crashed. And
Rip.
Rogue is like, oh no, wish we could have... I'm sorry.
oh no.
I'm sorry. God, anyways, it's like I wish we could have warned them, but there's no signal out of the Savage Land, so we're dropping exposition.
See, this is where a telepath would have been helpful, but no, Magneto and his telepath boyfriend are fighting again, so we don't have that.
Yeah, and then Magneto, Rogue, and Kazar. Is that right? It's Kazar.
Yeah.
I always read it as Kazar. But that's just my...
In a pirate language, pirate.
Well, he just...
Kazar.
He sounds like a Pokemon. Like, what's this one? It's a
A
Kazar.
random Kazar
I do
appeared.
not think
In
that's
the
how it's
wild.
pronounced.
I know
Who's
it's
that Pokemon?
Kazar.
Oh my god.
Anyway, I know that's probably not how it is, but that's how my head says it, so you're all welcome to that little earworm, guys.
What kind of Pokemon are you? Oh no.
Kazar. Sorry.
Oh
Continue.
my god. So they're attacked by Zaladane. Zaladanes?
Well, it's technically... Okay, because there's a tangent.
Zaladane.
It's Zaladane. That's her
Yeah.
actual name. So they just
But
kind
they
of like
smooshed it
squish it
together.
together for her bad person name, apparently.
Yes.
So,
That's how your bad guy name works.
yeah.
You just smoosh your first and last name together to make one big name.
Yeah. That works.
It makes sense.
Okay.
So they're attacked by Zaladane's forces who are riding dinosaurs, which, I mean, it's intimidating. It's a choice. I'm kind of curious how they manage that.
Right?
Magic.
I mean,
So I'm going to go off on a tangent here because...
Yes.
You know this is coming. They have bits in the dinosaurs' mouths.
Yes, please go on.
Dinosaurs have teeth. Like, there's teeth in the... Like, if you look at the panel where the dinosaur has a bit. Right
There's
here.
a lot of teeth.
Oh. Went back a page. So, they're on the teeth. Like, theoretically, the dinosaur would just bite down on
Bite
that
it off.
in a hot second, and then they would be ungovernable. So they'd either, like, chew through it, or they would hold on to it, and then you can't steer because there's no... It wouldn't work. It would not work.
quick doodle. They don't have that.
Oh,
Nope,
oh,
there's
there
there's
it is.
no gap
Nope.
there. There's no gap
Yeah.
there
There's
for a
no
bit
gap.
to go.
Yeah.
So they would just basically chomp down on the bit, and then your steering would be lost at that point.
And they,
Also,
They need a
when
harness. What
anybody-
do they need?
Here has ever put a bit in a horse's mouth? Like, you stick your finger in there to get them to open their mouth to put the bit. Who the fuck is sticking their finger in a dinosaur's mouth to try to get the bit in there without?
Is this
Yeah.
a dude that has no hands, like no
Yeah,
fingers?
it's just
Probably.
stumped
Yeah,
at that
yeah,
point.
yeah.
Like, it's just of all the implausible things that this comic book has come up with, the bits in the dinosaur's mouth is probably top of the list for me.
Comic
Like, all of their
books, you
plot
gotta love
aside,
them.
like, this is bullshit. But
It's
okay,
Marvel
I'm just gonna-
magic.
Yep.
It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense at all.
So
The dinosaurs
attacked
are not
by
going to go with the program.
No.
Anyway.
So they're attacked by these ungovernable dinosaurs. I love that's the word you chose. It's beautiful.
It's true.
And Rogue is immediately sidelined by both men. Like, the writing in this, it is not Rogue's best moment. Like, she doesn't really have much of a character in here, to be completely honest.
And we get the first of many of the tone sort of female thingies of sweetheart, and it's just in the tone that you can tell that they're using these words that kind of go on through the issue, and that it's just like the way that it's, she has a name, let's use it. But yeah.
No, it's sweetheart or girl. Way to patronize
Girl.
Kazar.
Yeah.
Kazar. Stupid fucking name. Like, you don't have anywhere. You have no right to judge her.
Kazar.
Anyway.
Yeah, and then her
sounds like a
attempt
magician.
It does sound like a magician.
The Great Kazar.
Kazar.
Yeah, exactly.
When she does try to help, it doesn't go very well. So she's trying to help Kazar by kissing the guy that's about to kill him to try to knock him out, and it doesn't work because her powers are not working right now. So instead, the guy grabs her by the throat and starts macking on her, which is not great. And then she has to be saved by Magneto, and then also falls to the ground in a provocative pose. Like, what is happening? What is happening?
She also magically changed her headband color too from green to blue during this whole thing. It kind of flops back and forth. Probably because they're not paying attention to anything about her, other than the fact that her uniform is getting strategically smaller.
Except she's, they're not paying attention. She's just TNA, but...
Like literally her eye color is wrong, the headband color is wrong. Like, they're like, yeah, she's got a face. We don't care about that. Moving on. Kissing strangers was her go-to back in the day. Like, that was how she, like, I don't know why. And my brain was like, well, maybe... Like, because she kissed Cody and took his, life. Like, maybe she thinks that that's how it works at first, but, I think she's touched other people beyond that to know that it's not
figured
just
it out.
planting lips on people. But it just seems really lame that they just keep making her, let's kiss random strangers. And she does that a lot, in her comic history for the first, probably, 10 years or so. And then I think they realized at one point, hey, this kind of doesn't look very nice. So they switched it to her grabbing people, and I'm glad that they did that, but we're a long way from the grabbing people now.
Yeah, but this is the one thing that bugs me as well on this is the whole outfit, yet we've got the gloves. And I'm like, if we're worried about skin to skin contact here, I think the gloves are kind of the least of the, issue. And also, why make her go and kiss when I can just go, hold up my arm? It's and touch you that way. It's just, again, it doesn't make sense in any way.
Also, I would not want to plant my lips on this. Look at him in the panel prior to that. He's got drool coming out of his mouth. He looks like a rabid animal. Let's go back to this panel. Sorry, let's zoom in on this one without touching it. So he's literally got drool coming out of his teeth. He's got in his mouth. Mm-hmm. And so her solution is I'm gonna go kiss this guy and fuck no, I wouldn't want to touch that. Just grab him, honey. Take your glove off. What is men? Anyway, moving on. Sorry, Riley. I'm just gonna keep being men. Most of this comic today.
Listen. That's
and then I like how we've got Shakespeare snuck in again. On the morrow. Who says on the morrow? We're in Savage Land. Where are we transported to?
It makes it classy. Okay.
So at least Rogue gets to do one thing, which is talking Magneto out of killing everyone because they're the good guys and they stand for something better. So good job, Rogue.
It's that I can fix him coming in hot. That's all I gotta say about that.
I will say also in this issue, I'm reading so many of Magneto's lines in Matthew Watterson's voice now, so that's fun. Thanks for that.
Can't unhear it. Thanks for that, Matthew.
And then more coming back to kind of plot setting up here. The towers turn out to be they're likely magnetic amplifiers, which could cause catastrophic damage to the biosphere. They're set up by Zaladane, and we get a little bit more exposition about kind of Magneto versus Zaladane, and we learned that Rogue is still recovering her powers and strength, so we're kind of just establishing what's going on in the Savage Land here.
So also her headband is magically blue again, too. So for those of you that are new to this, Zaladane is the sister of Lorna Dane, which should sound familiar to you if you pay attention to comics at all. That's Polaris, that is Magneto's biological daughter. So I think maybe that Zaladane is just mad that Magneto did a hit it and quit it on her mom. That might explain some of the animosity here. Who knows? I think she's got some reasons to be pissy at him. I would just putting that out into the atmosphere.
Valid. And Magneto goes into this very involved flashback/dream? ? I'm not sure if he was actually asleep, but Rogue wakes him up and he grabs her wrist, which apparently actually hurts. She does mention that. There's this awkward, tense, almost kiss thing that Kazar busts in the room, and it's the one time I'm happy to see this dude, and interrupts that, so yay.
So we do get to know now that Magneto wears his uniform all the time because otherwise it looks like he's wearing an adult diaper. That's what it looks like to me. They should have done a different color for like the loincloth thing. Like make it brown or something. The white is doing him absolutely no favors.
So Ka-Zar busts in and he's like, hey, we gotta go do things, move the plot along. And so Magneto goes to handle Zaladane. He tells Ka-Zar to focus on her troops, and then Ka-Zar assigns the babysitting of his wife and kids to Rogue for misogynistic reasons. And she understandably balks, good girl, and Magneto tells her to do as she's told. And
excuse me?
I hate everything about this. It's great.
I like how
I'm over here like,
the heck they
you're gonna tell Rogue that? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when I get my power back, I'm gonna kick the shit out of all of you, men.
I would bring popcorn.
I pay pay-per-view prices for that shit. Anyway.
So the fight with Magneto versus Zaladane does not go well. And then we have Ka-Zar and Rogue versus Zaladane's followers, which also doesn't go well. So it's just it's not going well all around. And there's just the dialogue's problematic. There's a line in there about intriguing possibilities with Rogue's powers not working. Just
where's that little? I need that little vomiting cat emoji that we have on Discord. That like that's,
yeah.
Anyway.
But it's, we at least we were interrupted by some Nick Fury ex machina. Turns out that the SHIELD helicopter that crashed, their deaths were greatly exaggerated. So they're around and they come in and help out Rogue and Ka-Zar.
I like how they keep calling her Sweetheart too. I prefer Sweetheart being used ironically and on men. Sorry, Riley. Every time they use it on Rogue, I die a little on the inside.
Yeah. Oh, and speaking of not being dead, Magneto's not dead either. What?
Darn it.
So he pops back up and starts to try to join forces with Fury, and then there's like pissing contests and fussiness and, male emotions. Sorry, Riley. There's just so many sorry Rileys.
Should I step out for a moment? No, that's fine.
So Magneto bails on the negotiation process entirely, and just starts to leave. So Rogue steps in and does it instead, but it happens off panel. And
at least they gave her brains off panel.
Off panel.
Every time they mention her gender, by the way, in this comic, it's like derogatory, like girl. Like it's not. I'm not a fan of it.
Girl. Yeah.
I feel not very empowered reading these comics. I need me some. I need me some Uncanny X-Men Gail Simone to undo the ick that I've got going on right now with this.
Yeah. So meanwhile, while all this is going on, let's get back to Gambit and where everybody else is. So the teleported X-Men show up with much confusion about where they actually are, just so that it was supposed to be wherever Xavier was. It's somewhere in space. They are immediately attacked and captured by vines.
We don't have kudzu here in California, but I assume people in the South is like kudzu-esque. Is that what is looking? Is that what that looks like? I'm not.
What is
kudzu? You guys know? I might just okay. Maybe just pulling that out of my ass. It's like a vine that grows in the South. Is it not? It gets everywhere.
I mean, we just call that ivies and stuff. I don't know.
Supposedly a very aggressive ivy.
Invasive species from Texas. I feel like I should know that.
Yeah, I was like, it's like where you are, but...
Oh, yeah, okay, I know what this is. Okay.
That shit.
Like, oh, yeah, that's all over my house.
That actually is all over my back fence.
Ha!
I didn't know that's what it was called.
I'm gonna force you guys into learning some horticulture. Anyway.
What is it called?
Kudzu.
Kudzu.
How do I know about that from California? Because I'm a plant nerd. Never mind. I know how I know.
Yeah.
Moving on.
I just thought it was ivy. Don't judge me. I don't know my plants.
I'm not judging.
That was a judging face.
I'm not judging.
I mean, it was a smirky face. I mean...
I love it. That's just my face. I can't help it.
She was born that way.
I do love how Gambit's got an across-the-body bag to store his cards in, because let's face it, there's no pockets in that suit.
He's
I'm
got
digging
a nurse.
that, by
It's
the
a
way.
nurse.
Yeah.
It's a satchel.
It's a
Like
merce.
Indiana Jones.
Ooh, okay. I will allow that. because
Uh-huh.
Indiana Jones is my other fictional man crush, but
That tracks.
Then we get Gambit being got by the vines.
this is where he says the word that doesn't exist. Walzer. Like one word. Instead of walls are. Walls apostrophe R. I'm going to use this in conversation now, like drop it in.
Moles are alive.
Keep you all guessing. Walls are alive.
Wait, is it an exclamation? What are we
Yeah,
doing
walls
with
are
this?
alive, I think. Yeah, we're dropping letters
Yeah,
again.
walls
Oh.
Walzer.
Moles
We're
are
only
alive.
allowed a certain character count in the issue, so
I see.
drop the letters.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, I'm gonna go back and tangent for a second because in this one particular page, Rogue's headband is 3 different colors. Okay.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
it's green,
Yeah.
it's blue,
I
and then
noticed
it's
that
fucking
too.
red, and it's the panels touch. Like, how is the colorist that bad?
They'll never
Working on
know.
One page with 3 panels that touch each other, and the headband is fucking different on each one. Anyway, sorry, I digress.
You good?
No.
Okay.
Also, whatever the fuck sound effect "volp" is, what is that supposed to be?
Yeah.
Volp. I'm not a fan of it. And it's wet, sticky, and it's grabbing Gambit, not in a good way. But he's got the glint in his eye again now. He has the glint in his eye.
I saw that.
Why does
Yeah,
Gambit
yeah.
have a glint in his eye? What is that?
Makes it look like
looks
Cable.
very lawn shot-ish. Oh yeah, it is Cable-y too.
Oh no,
It's
let's
Cable
not
too,
connect him to Summers. No.
Yeah, I was about to
Rewind.
say.
Rewind.
We don't like that. We don't like that.
Where's the cat mounting emoji again?
We get surprise reveal of Deathbird, who wants them to slay Xavier for them.
Just to say, the only Deathbird's boobs are always on point though. Like,
Yeah. But I feel like people killing Charles, like, take a number. Like, get in line. Get in line.
this is not
So many
new.
people need this.
Didn't need it.
They need it.
Which brings us to our 3rd issue today, which is going to be Uncanny X-Men number 275, The Path Not Taken. Publication date in April of 1991. Actually released in February of 1991. The writer is Chris Claremont. Jim Lee is the penciler. The inker is Scott Williams. Colorist this time we have Glynis Wine and Joe Rosas. There's some decent dialogue for Gambit in this one, some good battle scenes, and he's important to the plot. So, yeah.
Imagine that.
And
Okay.
starting off strong with the cover, we have Gambit and Rogue next to each other on the cover, which I love.
I mean, we'll ignore her getup, but
Yeah.
You know, I had this it was like the wraparound one. It's a special FU to my ex that stole it. Like Rogue in the Savage Land, young Ducky also had terrible taste in men, so it happens to the best of us.
It's okay, it got better.
yeah, right. Yeah.
Back on that unspecified spaceship, Deathbird has the X-Men prisoner in, she calls it her pet manacle. I don't know how I feel about that. And Jubilee helps Wolverine get free so he can fight her, but it does not go very well.
You know, Jubilee is learning some valuable life skills, like how to dislodge a spear from a short man's back. So she's learning some good things today.
It's important.
Wow.
She also tries to free the others, which is also not going well. And the Starjammers and the Landra show up for the assist.
Oh, thank God, Cyclops' stupid dad is here now. Like, every time I see him, all I can think of is Ben Stiller in Dodgeball. Every time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And then Gambit's just, like, grabbing this thing's arm, like, ew, get off me. Like, when they come in to save him,
Valid.
like, ew. Gross. Then, I'm sorry, is this guy's name Chode? Like, it's
That's
like
how I read it.
C-H...
Yeah, read it that.
Because if it were like Chod, it would have 2 Ds. Like, it just... I don't know, I'm gonna read this Chode from now on. Sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry,
there's no
that's
E
not
at the
your
end,
name
so it wouldn't be a
character.
long O.
Yeah. That's the
How
weirdest
about
name.
Chode?
Chod.
Chode.
Chod.
Chode
Yeah,
it
I'd
is.
say Cho.
Or Chad. Yeah.
Chod.
No, it's Chode.
Chad.
Sorry.
It's just Chad.
Chad. Yeah, that's even better. That's the best one.
Oh, Lord.
Phil and Chad. Here we go.
I like how we got around stepping on copyright infringement by saying "galaxy far, far from your own Milky Way."
Yeah. Oh, no.
And then Jubilee's kind of like being a pain in the ass here, and it's like, don't be a pain in the ass, Jubilee. We're gonna leave you with Chode. We're gonna leave you and move on.
Also, like, so Gambit's been on the team for
Wow.
like what, a month at this point, and so far he's been tried in a foreign country where there was a death penalty facing him, and now he's been teleported into space. Like, it's very
like the
eventful.
worst.
It's been a wild
worst
ride.
orientation period ever. Like he's gonna need to write them a terrible review on Glassdoor.
I would have just called in sick by now. Sorry, can't come in.
I'm
Cough.
taking PTO, sorry.
It's too many shenanigans.
And also, we get Banshee again, and he's losing letters in his dialogue. For the moment.
I love this like kind of zoomed out panel with the whole team fight, and just Gambit's pose in this, like it's so great. Black Widow would be proud.
Yes, she would.
He's giving that guy the whole fruit basket.
Listen, you gotta do what you gotta do, okay?
I do love how they've labelled like absolutely everyone on this page though, but I think it does take away from what is like a great sort of massive panel sort of thing. But yeah, just in case we forgot who the X-Men were as well, we've labelled them as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
From the last 5 books that they've all been the same in. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
When we get into the actual kind of fighting and the dialogue and all that fun stuff, Gambit is just immediately flirting with Psylocke.
Girl, have you seen Psylocke? I'm straight, but I can see the appeal. Like,
Yeah.
For real.
No,
I
I
don't
don't believe
believe
me.
shoot your shot, boy.
I mean, I would.
What you gotta lose.
And then also in this kind of fun bantery dialogue, we get Forge commenting about Jubilee and Gambit. She says, the way you treat that boy, you either hate his guts or like him a lot. Jubilee's just out here crushing on everybody.
Someone's got a little crush. Jubilee Gambit. Okay, sorry.
And then we're taking a beat mid-fight to have this internal monologue with Banshee about how Gambit asks a lot of questions, but he doesn't reveal a lot about himself. He's all mysterious. Is he trustworthy? And like, is this really the time to be having these introspective thoughts in the middle of the fight?
Right.
What's weird is the only question he seems to be asking right about now is like how he can get a little one-on-one time with Psylocke. Like, it's not even literally asking anything in particular that would have led to the amount of like internal monologuing that's going on with Banshee.
Yeah, I do love how there's just so much time for them to be chit-chatting and like thinking internally between push, you know, Banshee and all that, yeah. Too much time.
Having a full-ass conversation
Yeah.
in their heads while this is happening.
As is happening. Oh. Battle. Deathbird is apprehended. The good guys win. Yay.
And sorry to interject here, but at least Wolverine and Storm both have ripped uniforms now, so there's some equal opportunity here. It's not just the women, so... Also, in the background, like, Gambit's just standing back there with Chode. That's his name now, I don't care. And he just looks very smug. He's smug as hell, and I'm here for it. That's a very good panel representative of his attitude. He's just like, yeah. Also might be looking at Psylocke's ass, but I don't care.
Probably.
Is he standing on a platform though? Again, sorry, it's me
He's super
diving
tall.
in, seeing things that I don't
think so. I think he's
see.
just standing.
No, I think he's just tall. Also, he might be looking at Lola Cheney's ass.
You know what? I don't blame him either. There's a lot happening there in front of him.
And what is the colour on Gladiator's face? That just seems a bit excessive.
I didn't notice
Wait.
that until right now.
I did not notice that. It's like his whole face.
It's
Can
not
he
even
shoot
a
stuff
colour.
from his eyes?
He doesn't
no,
have
I
eyes.
can't remember what he can do.
No, it's just, I think, strength. Like,
Yeah, I think
invulnerability
he's like, he can
almost.
fly and he's really strong.
Not allowed to talk or see. So
But
Yeah.
it's just like an over-exaggerated, like, yeah, colour. So, yeah.
I know.
they're like, we
poor
only
guy
had the
can't
color
even
for
breathe.
Banshee,
Dang.
so guess what you're getting?
Yeah, exactly.
We've only got the one collar.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
We disinfected it. Don't worry.
And then the next page we get this reveal of like, I'm sorry, Xavier was there all along, but in disguise. Like, what in the Scooby-Doo is going on here?
Hey, he's the royal consort. Don't talk down to him like that, okay? He's been fucking off in space. Literally.
Old man Withers.
Professor Xavier. No.
Oh, how no one said to him just, where the fuck have you been? Is
Right.
like beyond me.
They're all
They're
happy.
like, Xavier, what?
Yay, he's here.
He's here.
No.
And there's also Gambit feeling a bit hot in this panel. The face colouring is slightly
Yeah.
He's
hot
blushing.
flushing.
like
Little
a
sun.
Lila Channing. He's got a little
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Having a moment.
Her aunt's all like, dang. He's like, okay.
Then we get to go back to the Savage Land.
Yay.
Womp
Pineapple.
womp.
Yeah. So, oh good, the misogyny is back. So I would say that the suit that Rogue is complaining about, like, it has to be uncomfortable because she's basically naked underneath. Like,
Yeah.
also I, like, a little bit want to push Khazar out of the helicopter. That's
Yeet him
Same.
out.
Yeet him, yeah. Yeet.
him. He's not very helpful.
I love the justification here for, like, we ride at dawn. Like, they actually explain it. And we're always like, oh, why do we ride at dawn? And apparently it's strategic. But I love the immediate follow-up there as, like, you know, oh, it's when the sun is first starting coming up. He's like, the sun doesn't set here. The best we can do is grainy twilight.
You know, I do appreciate that they put, like, the actual 24-hour sun in Antarctica, like, there. It's science and geography. Like, slip some learning along with the misogyny. You know?
Yeah.
Right.
And can we get, like, an actual count here? Did anybody count how many times that some asshat refers to Rogue as, like, girl or sweetheart?
Darling.
Or some derogatory.
I would do it, but it would just piss me off. So
Yeah, too many times.
Yeah.
Is how many times?
And then just for some extra drama, surprising nobody, there's a soldier whose son Magneto had killed, and the soldier then tries to kill Magneto.
weird. It's like people get mad when you kill their family members.
Yeah.
So weird.
Wonder why.
Interesting.
So, because of that, the helicopter ends up crashing, and Rogue wakes up and is almost eaten by a dinosaur, and her clothes are strategically ripped again. She just got that uniform.
Why did it lick her first, though? Is it like a taste test? I have questions. Look, all the soldiers are dead. Okay, well, that's not going to help. You know, I think being eaten by a dinosaur would probably be a terrible way to go, I would assume.
Yeah, I have that thought every time I watch any Jurassic Park movie.
Yeah, it just doesn't look very comfortable.
No.
My thought is they're still making these movies?
I haven't seen the last one.
Say.
Dinosaurs try to eat people. Moving on.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
I do appreciate, when did Fury have the time to load all that stuff on his back?
While the
He's like-
dinosaurs were eating his entire crew of people, that's when. He was
Yeah,
clearly not
just-
helping them.
He's planning
He's
a
like,
big
that's right,
camping trip.
focus on them, focus on them. Yeah.
You missed one.
basically.
Yeah, go back for that one.
Yeah.
We pan back to the next thing. Just like I want Zaladain's confidence in this panel.
Right? But she also kind of looks like she has daddy issues, like her sister, so.
Yeah. And then we're getting a bit more equal opportunity here. Everyone's clothes are strategically ripped now. However, I have never appreciated David Marquez's stance of the nipples are implied more than I do now.
You don't like random nipples?
They're very detailed.
Very.
And I put in here a note with a specific page call out. Now I have to go see what the fuck I was talking about. But I guess on page 22, all of the poses are very normal positions to be standing in casually.
Oh,
Well, they're
yeah.
like, he's enslaved the women, so of course they have to get extra slutty when they're enslaved. That's how it works.
Oh, yep, I see what I was talking
Yeah,
about.
his
Yep, I
brainchild
stand
is
by
their
that.
master.
Brainchild. Yeah.
Sorry in advance if anybody is triggered with the vomiting noises. So
Yeah, sorry. It's not really an advance anymore. It's
sympathy gagging going
retroactively.
a lot in this episode.
Yeah. So back at the evil base, Zaladain then takes Magneto's powers and memories? Question mark. And Rogue, Khazar, and Nick Fury go on a rescue mission to go get him. So Magneto's in trouble now. It must be Tuesday. He's also very naked for this entire
Yeah,
operation.
there's too much
Yeah.
skin.
Way too
Yeah.
much. You know what? I would take Naked Summers over this, actually. This is, I don't need to see old man.
I don't want nothing.
But Rogue gets her powers back. Yay!
It's about time. Let's fuck some people up, Rogue. All right.
Yes.
Seriously.
You call
We
me
did a
girl,
really-
you son of a...
You feel really strongly about that.
Call me girl one more time. Sorry.
One more time.
Come here, sweetheart. Anyway.
We do get this really good exchange with Rogue and Magneto where she's trying to reason with him to not kill Zaladain and gets into like comparing his and Xavier's approaches, and Magneto justifies that as a kinder, gentler Magneto cannot save them, the mutants. So It's a good moment. It's a good dialogue. Like, oh my god, she's actually got character. What?
I do have to say, like, why is Magneto in this panel? Like, what is going on with his hips? He looks
he is a little old man. Frail.
like, it looks like a skeleton from the waist down, and it's
Oh,
creeping me
yeah.
out. Also, Rogue reasoning with him clearly didn't work, because he killed Zod.
She tried.
She tried. An effort was made.
Yeah. And then Magneto just kind of bounces. He heads out. Rogue apparently really wants to fix him, and there's some angst.
The man is broken, honey. Let him go.
Just let him go. There's another dude who needs fixing. Just give it a minute. He'll come along.
Yeah.
He's cuter,
Definitely.
more age appropriate.
More your age, yes.
Way
yes.
less creepy skeleton hips.
Yes.
So back in space, they're having a party now to celebrate Lilandra's return. Yeah. So Lilandra's return to rule, Deathbird's defeat, but then like some sketchy shit starts happening. Like Psylocke, again, very naked. There's a lot of nudity going on here. She gets abducted from her room, naked.
First of all, why is everyone naked in this comic? And second of all, why is she being dragged by the hair? That is not the best way to carry a body. At least try to do a firefighter carry.
It's the caveman way.
Just throw him over your shoulder, like, come on.
It'll be a lot faster.
It would be.
And then while the sketchy shit is going down, Jubilee's poking around the sewers, but then Gambit is also poking around the sewers, but doing it better. They run into each other.
You know, Jubilee also seems to really hate it when Gambit calls her Shri, and I think that she, like, the lady protests too much. You know what I mean? But it looks like they finally got his eyes right, so we're making progress.
Woohoo.
Yeah.
And then I don't like the dialogue use of breeding stock here. Again, it's just like with all the female connotations. It's like, oh yes, use so as breeding stock. Excuse me?
No.
You know,
Don't
when
look
I
at it
first
at all.
read it,
Go on.
I read sock, and I was like, "Excuse me, ma'am."
No.
And then I was like,
That's
"Oh,
not
stop!"
better.
Oh,
Breeding sock does not sound better.
That's not better.
the summer sock, you know.
Oh, no!
Pineapple.
Pineapple. Pineapple.
Oh no.
I think I'm actually gonna vomit right now.
When you're reading fast, I definitely slowed down. Then I was like, "Wait, did I just read that?" No.
Hey, let the comic do the taking out of the letters, not you.
Pass. Pass. Oh no.
Jesus. Oh, pass. Hard pass.
Sorry about that. Oh no.
Yeah, what a terrible day to have ears.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Sorry.
Oh my god. Well, it's a good thing that Gambit and Jubilee were lurking around in the sewers because they stumble across this altercation with the Royal Guard, and we get this reveal that Xavier may actually be plotting against everybody. Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun. Oh no.
They will be.
Which brings us to Uncanny X-Men number 276. This is called Double Death. Publication date is May of 91, actually released in March of 91. We got Chris Claremont on writing, Jim Lee on pencils, Scott Williams is the inker, Joe Rose is the colorist. Gambit's appearance in this one is pretty significant. So, memorable details from this issue is the first mention of Gambit being resistant to telepathy. That's the first mention of that in this one. So, woohoo, we got a new power.
So when we open up here, Gambit has a trench coat. I have questions.
It was in his merce, okay? It got chilly.
Satchel.
It's a merce. Now, maybe it's like a transformer. Like, maybe it came out of it. Who knows?
That military folding. He just.
Yeah.
Hey, that is
tactical
extremely efficient.
Merce.
Let's see. So they're still eavesdropping from the sewer / vent ? I was a little confused with kind of how they end up popping out here if we're still in the sewer. But Gladiator is breaking Deathbird's wings at Xavier's order.
Love that.
And like I do appreciate the differences in approach between Gambit and Jubilee, because like they're both lurking, they're both eavesdropping, and Gambit's like he's being very gentle on his guidance, but also telling her to like shut the fuck up so that they can actually hear what's going on and also not get caught.
To be fair, she yaps too much. She has to learn.
I saw and heard both. Okay, now shut up.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
I do appreciate, though, if Mags could see Charles right now, he probably would be proud.
That is true.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently this is a little bit too far for Gambit. He's developing a bit of a hero complex. Good for him. And he busts into the room and intervenes.
You know, I don't think that I would do that. I think Deathbird's kind of an asshole, and she seemed to be reaping what she sowed. So... Oh, wait, he's got the trench coat and the merch now, so clearly it's not a transformer, it was just packed there. I guess we answered that question.
That's the only thing that was in the satchel. It was just his trench coat. Yeah.
And the cards were already in the coat, so...
Yeah.
To be fair, I am an overpacker too, so I appreciate that.
Valid.
You gotta be prepared.
You do.
Yeah, you never
Everyone
know.
laughs at how much shit I carry until they're like, do you have this? And I'm like, yes, I do.
Been to cons with you, it's true. You have everything. Xavier tries to use his telepathy to control Gambit during the fight, but he's unable to. We have this entire exchange where he's having this internal thought about it, and this is the first mention of him being resistant to telepathy. Jubilee hops into the fight. Gambit and Deathbird are taking on Gladiator and fighting.
You know, me and Jubilee are on the same page because Deathbird is a twat and she had it coming.
Valid.
Okay, wow.
But I do love how Jubilee's cursing Gambit for minding his own business when she was actually the one lurking about as well, and he was dropping in.
Right!
So it's like, mind your own business.
I can do it, but you can't. What the hell?
Teenage confidence. And for someone who gets characterized as this mysterious loner type, like, Gambit kind of nails every team up that he's been thrown into so far. Like, he's teamed up with, like, at least 3 different instances, and it's, like, flawless every time.
He's a team player, even accidentally.
We see him distracting Xavier with Gladiator's cape, which I think is hilarious. And it gets Jubilee out of there before Xavier can take control of her mind, because she's not immune. Except, oh no, reinforcements have arrived.
Oh no! Surprise Lila Cheney. She just keeps like popping out of nowhere. Ta-da!
And then we get Gambit dodging bullets. I guess the bullets are allergic to him.
No, it's basically like his morning workout at this point. He's just been shot at with so much regularity that it's just like he's just used to it. Like, this is just how my life is now.
There's a line in here about Jubilee suggesting that he's too gosh darn pretty to kill, and she is correct.
She is correct. The data supports this, and we're a fan of data here. So, you're at Gambit Spotting. Data collection is important. This is another data point for us to add.
Yes. He is too pretty to kill.
He is too pretty to kill.
Cite your sources. Within this fight, Deathbird and Lila then peace out. Again, they keep doing that. And they leave Jubilee and Gambit behind. Also, in this one panel, it looks like... Did he get shot in the shoulder?
Well, like he's like holding
yeah.
it.
He's like holding it, and there looks like blood.
But he wasn't holding it any, like, after that. So, I don't...
Yeah.
Off panel, he got hit.
It's just that kind of, like, that one thing. Also, like, I just like he's just basically telling Jubilee to shut the fuck up. Like, this whole issue. It's like, stop talking. Stop talking. Knock it off. She's not
She talks a lot.
A for effort. As someone who's a yapper, I appreciate that someone being told to shut up a little.
No.
Happens to me. Happens to the best of us, okay?
Yeah. And then he devises a combo of Jubilee's fireworks and his he hypercharges some rocks, and they kind of collide midair and create this massive explosion, and which apparently alerts the rest of the X-Men who are at the party that there's some shit going down over here in this other room in the palace.
I like that catches their attention, but not the robot that was actively shooting at Gambit. Like,
right.
Like the gunfire.
It was too quiet.
Pew pews were not pew pewing enough.
Yeah.
They needed a boom and a skaboom. That's what they
A
needed.
skaboom. That's what they were waiting on. See,
sound effect, yeah.
boom is not enough. They were waiting for the skaboom. That's how you know shit's going down.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Oh my god. When the rest of the team gets there, Xavier claims that there was an assassination attempt, and Wolverine's acting kind of weird, and Storm seems to be the only one who is concerned at all that Gambit and Jubilee are missing. And Psylocke's there, but didn't we just see her get dragged off all naked-like in the last issue?
By her hair?
The end of the last issue? By her hair. So something's going on here.
It's a clue. Also, Storm has some weird proportions from the side here, and I don't like how she's drawn. Like, she's got like giraffe neck going on. Not certain what's happening. It's like the head and the boobs are too far apart.
What?
Like, I don't know. Look at her. I'm not certain what is happening with this particular panel.
Yeah.
It's not a good look. It's just like, I don't know.
A little
It looks
stretched out
weird.
there, but
Not a fan. She's very stretched out.
Anyway, Wolverine then kills Xavier. Allegedly.
But oh good, Chode is back. So
Yay.
I was worried about him.
your favorite character. Yay.
He is.
Psylocke then takes Wolverine out with her Psyblade, and Lilandra orders the other X-Men to be seized, even though they did not do anything.
Guilt by association, I guess.
But hey, Deathbird and Lila pop back up again. God, their timing is both great and awful. So they show up and teleport everybody out there. And what is happening with Lila's outfit?
It's very 90s, okay? I will give it that.
Yeah.
I do like the intro. There's like two bad, beautiful babes with really big guns. Like, that's an
Yeah.
entrance. Like,
It is
It's
an
giving me
entrance,
like Debbie Gibson vibes. That's what it's giving me right there. Debbie Gibson.
I mean, having lived through part of the 80s and the 90s, the funky colored, like, polka dot skirts over the top of leggings was very much a vibe.
And also, who's Pam?
Pam.
Pam.
Who's Pam? I don't know what that is.
Pam, get here now.
Pam.
Yeah, Pam. Hurry.
I'm
need
never
you.
going to be able to unhear that now.
Yeah, there you go. Do it again.
I do like how remarkably efficient, by the way, the cremation is on the Shi'ar homeworld, because he's just like, oh, we gotta get rid of this body, done. Like, there's no,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like, it's like pomp and circumstance behind it. It's just like, alright, Professor's a pile of ashes now, moving on.
When we are at the next undisclosed location,
I keep doing that.
I know. Just stop going to secondary
Teleporting to
locations,
random
guys.
areas.
Yeah. As they teleported... hang on, let me try that word again. I don't know what came out of my mouth.
Title of your sex tape.
What the fuck?
Excuse me.
Pineapple.
Excuse me. And then I'm gonna take this this word bubble for that. What the devil
Poink.
are you playing at? Oof. Goodness.
Oh. Huh. So they've teleported to another planet where Deathbird informs them that Xavier has ordered a genocide, but then she claimed that it was under Deathbird's orders, which is just rude. And then Storm reveals that Wolverine found Jubilee's earring when Xavier and Gladiator claimed that she and Gambit worked there. It's a clue, and that's why he attacked Xavier, because clearly he knew they were lying. So I feel like death seems like an extreme reaction to a lie there, buddy, but you do you.
And it's Wolverine.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, we're popping back and forth a lot. Back at the palace, Psylocke and Gladiator bring in Jubilee, Wolverine, and Lilandra, and Jubilee and Wolverine seem to be naked again for some reason.
Why is everyone naked again? And good lord, Wolverine needs a wax.
He's very furry.
He's so furry.
That's a lot. Also in this panel, with very furry, very naked Wolverine, I bring you the sound effect schloppy.
Yeah.
Oh, don't like
which
that.
needs
I'm trying not to.
permanently be banned.
Don't like that. That's right up there with breathing sock. Just
God.
Oh no.
do not
Oh
like.
no.
Oh, no.
I need to unread that, actually. Can I? Terrible day to have eyes and ears today.
Yeah.
Sorry, everybody. It turns out that, moving on from that sound effect, if you get past it, everyone's getting uploaded into the Matrix, and they're getting replaced by
Plug-ins.
Skrulls. Hence,
Ooh.
Evil Xavier.
Like, how handy?
I
Can they just keep
know, I'm
making
like-
them when they need them? Is that how that works?
That would solve a lot of his problems of not being present.
It would be.
Jubilee is next up to get assimilated, and Psylocke, Wolverine, and Xavier, they're all already in this mechanical spiderweb thing. I don't know what's entirely going on with that. Wolverine and Xavier, at least they seem to be like a little bit conscious because they're communicating, so there's potential for a breakout maybe in the next issue because we're wrapping up on this one.
Dun dun dun. Seriously though, where did Gambit even go? Does anyone like they have Jubilee? They should theoretically have him. Did I miss something? Like where?
Listen, he slipped out of there.
They did actually show that he snuck on the Starjammer's ship on page 19 because there's a sort of dialogue between them, and you can see just in the bit there's someone playing like solitaire, looking down on the hatch.
You're
so he
right.
snuck on the ship.
Missed that.
So that's where I've clocked him. So he's almost like snuck on their ship. So who else has got a full deck of cards?
Right over that.
Oh yeah, look at
that particular panel. So I guess we answer that question. Your reading comprehension is very good, Vonnie. I applaud you.
Good job.
Better than mine, that's for sure.
How did he sneak off though? Like, okay,
doesn't matter. It's Gambit.
Comic book magic.
Oh. Yeah.
It's Gambit.
There was some schluppy
teleporting.
Schluppy. Some schluppy movement.
Oh. Alright, that brings us to our final issue today. Uncanny X-Men number 277. Woo, we've made it, mostly. But the issue title of this one is Free Charlie. That's just hilarious. Publication date is June of 91. It was actually released in April of 91. Writer is Chris Claremont. We got Jim Lee on pencils, Scott Williams as an inker, and Joe Rosas on colors. It's a pretty significant appearance for Gambit, so woohoo! He's starting to get some good play. Good play.
I love this cover. I just gotta say.
This, I think, is one of my favorites.
Classic.
Also, Gambit with like the sword makes him like 10 times hotter. Just gotta put that out there.
And he's wearing his future wife's colour, yellow and green. That's all I'll say.
Yeah.
Vonnie
Yellow
and the
and
string
green.
board.
So he had two trench coats.
It's a deceptively big merce. Okay, you can fit a bunch of shit in there.
It's like the Spice Girl bus. When you go inside, it's huge. That's what it is. That's what
Well, it's like Rogue and her headband. Clearly, she just had 3 different headbands, and she kept
There
switching
you
back and
go.
forth between panels.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta color coordinate. So we're straight back in the action on this one. We're on the Starjammer's ship. They're targeting the X-Men in space on the Lander's orders until Gambit shows up, because as Vonnie very, very astutely noticed in the last one, he has snuck aboard the ship. He shows up in the funniest way possible, like just drops down on the bed. And then immediately proceeds to jump into like a 4-on-1 fight.
Just like, oh, there he is, just dropping out of the ceiling. Don't mind him. I also like that he's still like fishing info out of Banshee, considering Banshee was like, why does he ask us so many questions a couple issues ago? But he's still like, hey, there's some things that I've yet to learn about Banshee, but here I'm gonna go attack this other guy. Like, why? What are you guys thinking about during fights? Like, does this keep happening? Gambit looks like he's having some second thoughts once he sees Chode.
But I do love that panel of that close-up of him with the card. That is a very nice panel on there.
It's very good.
And then we do get Banshee back with his words again, but can I just say it took me forever to work out why he said pairs and then realise he meant to say appears. I'm like, there's a speech bubble that says, pears, I'm flattened. And I'm like, why is he, he's not a cockney, it's not apples and pears. And then I'm realising it's meant to say appears. It's just like,
Pears.
why?
Pears.
Pears. It's too hard a reading when you start doing that. So yeah.
Listen, I'm team no accent. Just
write it how it's meant to be read.
Just
Please.
write it, yeah. We can make up whatever they should sound like.
It's not how it appears.
Exactly. It ain't.
So then we get the rest of the X-Men do get on board the Starjammer's ships. Now we at least have like some reinforcements there. Hooray.
But we get Banshee, thou art dead. Like, Shakespeare again? Like,
That guy won't leave us alone.
no. Stop trying to make us learn Old English, okay? It's a comic book. You guys can't even speak regular English with an accent. You're trying to make us learn Old English.
So at the same time that all that's going on, Deathbird and Lila are launching an attack on that spiderweb assimilation place thing. And Lila keeps piecing out at the most inopportune moments. Like, honey.
Bye.
I don't blame her. She's like, this is too much. Deuces.
Yeah, I'm out.
I'll come back when it's the most dramatic entrance that I can make for 5 seconds and then just peace out again. And Xavier's trying to do something to get the Skrulls to turn on each other, but it seems to only kind of be effective.
All I have to say, like, every time that Starjammer ship pops up, it looks like a dick. I'm just saying. Sorry.
It does.
Pineapple.
It does, though.
I mean, look at that. That's just...
But does it make the noise scroom?
It's almost making a schluppy.
Oh, no. Oh, I hate everything that you just said.
Yeah.
Anyway, back on the ship. So the X-Men are storming in on the ship. Gambit has a sword now.
I mean, hell yeah, give my man a sword.
And also the dropping of the line, like he's got a couple of good entrance lines here, which really make that, like, the bonsoir mes amis from 97 so very in character. Like, the last 2 issues he's dropped, like, you know, bonjour mes amis, like, and just coming into the scene with something similar. So I appreciate the sticking to the source material here.
Well, the people that say that is out of character realistically can suck it, because he slips in little bits of French into everything and has been doing it since literally his first issue. So I don't know why people get upset about that. Like, it's been part of his character since his character was conceived. So, like, shut up. You're wrong. Moving on.
They also pairs him too. He did pairs.
Son of a bitch! They did!
Pairs like.
Well, you
Yeah.
know.
Everyone
I
likes
reckon the accent
pairs.
somehow.
See, there's certain words, they're like, is that Irish? Is that Cajun? Fucking it's both.
Same thing.
Isn't it the same thing?
boy,
Yeah,
it's
it's the same thing.
pairs.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. So he immediately ditches that sword and then talks shit and then gets ankle grabbed by Gladiator in the span of about 10 seconds.
But that's okay.
Like, he says whoops right at the time that I was thinking whoops, so I shared a comic book brain cell with the character for a moment.
There you go. Yeah.
I just love he says whoops.
You know, as
Mid
he
shit
should.
talk. It's a good reaction, yeah. And then he charges up a whole deck of cards
Amazing.
against Gladiator in an extremely boss move.
Classic.
That, I think, is like a top 10 Gambit panel for me, is this one right here.
Oh, yeah.
It just shows off how badass he is.
Mm-hmm.
And stare at that all day.
Yeah, as you should. The satchel seems to be reappearing. It's a magic satchel.
It was tucked in, okay? He was like hiding it under his jacket.
He just takes it off for the badass shot panel, so you know that they can get a good shot without
Yeah.
the
Yeah. Did you get,
satchel
did you get this angle?
interfering.
Is it a good
Did
angle?
you get it?
Yeah.
Whips it back on.
There's a lot of saving each other going on. Like, Forge is taking on the Psylocke Skrull, Storm saves him, and then the Wolverine Skrull attacks Storm, but then she's saved by Gambit, who shoves a whole ass spear through the Wolverine Skrull's chest with an extremely badass line delivery. Might I add.
Classic.
Dude, nobody fucks with Stormy. Nobody fucks with Stormy at all. I like the
Yeah.
bang you dead, though. Again!
Yeah.
Gambit could bang you dead anytime.
Yeah.
Man,
Pineapple.
there it is.
What?
There's the pineapple.
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
Is this in the later dialogue here? Is this the first drop of Dark Eyes? as
I
a
think it
nickname?
is, actually, because I don't think we've seen it before.
Interesting.
And we have read all 15 appearances prior to this of him, so...
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, you act like I can remember things.
You know,
Yeah.
sometimes we can.
I'm like 15. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Damn. The Wolverine Skrull gets the upper hand until, again, we're tag teaming the attacking and the saving here. Meg, keep it together.
Freaking pineapple. Just for
I
the
didn't
face.
say anything. I didn't say anything. They were saved by the power of friendship, okay?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So he's about to get his ass handed to him by Wolverine Skrull, and then Banshee swoops in and also drops the X-Men are a team who look after their own. Aww.
Aww. See? And then it just devolves into chaos. Xavier breaks free, punches out his doppelganger. Gambit says, "Here comes Irish." Like, Banshee has a name, dude. Just Irish from now on. The sisters Lilandra and Deathbird then realize the Skrulls almost succeeded because they were fighting.
Oh.
Deathbird then for some reason puts her tongue down the professor's throat, which is a weird way to say thank you to your brother-in-law. I don't think I would do that. Banshee interrupts them to say something is terribly wrong with Moira because the girl gets a
She's
glow up
hot.
and she can't be trusted. Like,
Wow.
what the hell? She's hot, so clearly something is wrong.
How dare
We need
she
to fix
take
this
care of herself,
now.
right? Goodness.
Can't be men. Sorry, Riley.
Wow.
Storm then basically gives a Cliff Notes version of what Xavier missed to him, and then he realizes he doesn't recognize half of the X-Men because he's been fucking off to space for God knows how long. And then he decides it's time to stop fucking off to space and go home to his other wife, Magneto. Charles then leaves Corsair to watch his woman. Like, I wouldn't trust that, but you do you. And that leads up to now the Battle of Mirror Isle, where Gambit and Rogue will technically retcon meet. Coming into our next little issues here. And that concludes our very long episode today of going over these 5 issues of Uncanny X-Men. So thank you for sitting along with us. And that moves us to the fun part here. Smash or pass.
Woo!
Yes. Alright, so this Smash or Pass is Gambit in the blue and gold X-Men uniform with the headstock but without the jacket. Smash or Pass?
Smash.
Still a smash.
I'm gonna go smash.
Okay.
The jacket does complete the look.
It
I
does.
still like him without it. Wait, is the Merce in this? Did we just...
Yeah.
Accessorize?
Does the Merce come with it? Because that's part of the point. And Manu can carry his own stuff without having to fill
that's
my
a huge
bag up.
perk.
Wow.
Smash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow.
That's a pretty quick
That's
smash
great.
for all of us. So.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. Okay, like, the trench coat definitely pulls it all together, but the trench coat is gonna end up coming off anyway, so, I mean...
Yeah.
Pineapple, but I'm proud.
Pineapple. As you should be. Oh.
All of a sudden, I'm thinking about the sock. All of it. I'm like,
Oh, no.
What?
I forgot what I was going to say. It
Riley.
just ruined my entire
Riley.
day. Thank you for that. Damn it, Riley. Alright, this episode's Charge the Card. We have a Gambit plushie keychain by a small seller called Fat Honey Bee. It is actually super adorable. They had to have 40 pieces pre-sold to do the order, and I think they're at like 75. So we shared this on
super
our
cute.
Instagram and on our Twitter, and apparently it blew up. It got several thousand likes on there, so they were like, thank you for sharing. So Fat Honey Bee, if you're listening, way to go. Keep those little guys coming. That's super adorable. And then I think when it hits 100 pre-orders, there's like a little additional keychain that's getting shipped with it. I think they were doing like a plastic or acrylic little cat-made Gambit from Rivals. So there's an extra perk if more people keep buying it. So I'll drop the link in the comments for the episode there. Again, it is the Gambit plushie keychain by Fat Honeybee, and it is super cute. So pre-order one if that's your thing. For comic spotting, the first half of February, we only have one. Out on Valentine's Day is Uncanny X-Men number 23. That's Gail Simone and David Marquez is on it this time. I saw some preview panels for it. Looks like it's going to be very exciting, so can't wait to see where we go in that one. For actor spotting, there's only a couple appearances. Alessandro Giuliani, who's going to be the voice of Gambit from X-Men Evolution, is doing the Washington State Gaming Expo February 6th and 8th. On February 14th, he's doing the Fan Expo in Vancouver. We're going to have those links on his appearance list. We switched the appearance list actually from Blogspot over to our Substack, and that allows now clickable buttons. So you can just like a buy ticket here button. It's a little easier than just clicking on a web link. So check that
We're
out.
fancy now.
It's very fancy, yes. Phil Lamar is also doing an appearance. He's going to be the voice of Gambit from Wolverine and the X-Men, February 13th through 15th at Animeverse and WrestleFest in Houston. So if you're in Texas, give him a shout out there when you see him. Starting next episode, we're going to do our first alternate universe spin-off. So we have Earth 21993, which is a what-if comic that spins out of an Uncanny X-Men 277. So it's basically like, what if this ended differently? And then there's a whole world that is born out of that. And then we're going to start going into The Witness. So The Witness is an intriguing character that pops up time and again in comic lore, and we're starting to kind of get his first couple of appearances moving into the next group of comics that we're doing. So we're going to take some time and kind of go into the Witness and his first couple of appearances and let you guys know, at least for the first half of the 90s, what the Witness was up to. It's a very, very fun character. There's a lot of like suspicion that gets flown around because of him. So I'm excited for you guys to meet him. Again, this is alternate universe, and then the Witness is supposedly an alternate universe or future representation of a certain character. Dun dun dun. We'll find
Dun
out.
dun dun. Cliffhanger.
On the
Who
next
is he?
episode. Who is the
You have to tune in to find out.
We're gonna suffer through it with the rest of us. And that brings us to the conclusion of our episode today. So thanks for joining us, you guys, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.